All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about a habit that, on the surface seems kind of small, but it has the power to absolutely change everything in your life. And that is waking up at 4 a.m. I mean, just think about that for a second. Imagine while the rest of the world is sound asleep, before that first email hits your inbox, before a single notification buzzes, you're already up. You're thinking, you're planning, you are actively building your own future. And that quote just nails it, doesn't it? This isn't about some big public performance. It's about that private, quiet commitment you make to yourself in the stillness of the early morning. So, how does a huge transformation like this even start? Well, it all begins with the very first decision you make, that split second when the alarm goes off. Most people, they let comfort run their lives. They hit snooze, then they hit it again. But when you make that choice to get up at 4 a.m., you're making a huge statement. You're saying, I'm in charge here, not my feelings. And this is the fundamental choice laid bare, right? Every single morning. On one side, you have comfort, whispering, just stay here, it's warm, it's easy. But on the other side, that's power, the choice to get up and face the difficulty, because you know that's exactly what's going to make you stronger. See, that first win is a domino. It's not just about getting out of bed, it's mental conditioning. The person who can beat their own comfort at 4 a.m., well, they're building the exact discipline needed to knock over all the other dominoes during the day. Laziness, procrastination, and every single excuse that's been holding them back. Okay, so what's the actual payoff for winning this daily battle? I mean, conquering comfort isn't just about the struggle. It comes with this incredible reward. But let's be practical here. This isn't about shocking your system overnight. The real key is a gradual adjustment. Maybe set your alarm just 15 minutes earlier for a week, then another 15. Make sure you're getting good sleep. No screens an hour before bed. This isn't about brute force. It's about building a smart, sustainable system to get to the reward we're about to talk about. Now, what's so powerful about this is the idea of protected time. This is a chunk of your day that belongs 100% to you. No phone calls, no emails, no one else's demands. It is a quiet space, totally free from the world's noise. So let's actually put some numbers on that gift of time. It starts with 2 extra hours every single morning. Now, that might not sound like a crazy amount, but just watch how this starts to stack up. Those 2 hours a day suddenly become 14 extra hours every single week. That's almost 2 full workdays you just got back, dedicated entirely to yourself and your own growth. And if we zoom out over a year, we're talking more than 700 extra hours. Now look, that's not just more time. That is enough time to learn a new language, to build a side business, to get in the best shape of your life, to forge a completely different future. This is your time. This is where you can read the books that'll expand your mind, or exercise to build a stronger body, or just sit and plan your goals with absolute clarity. You're not just waking up earlier, you're actively designing the person you want to become. But the change here, it goes way deeper than just better time management. It's about fundamentally rewiring who you are on the inside. And there's some science that backs this up. For a lot of people, those early morning hours line up perfectly with their peak cognitive function. It's a window of pure, quiet clarity before the world's chaos kicks in. So you're not just getting more time, you're getting your best time. This is where the real work begins, building that unstoppable mind. At the end of the day, this whole habit is a masterclass in one thing: discipline. It teaches you that what you do is so much more important than how you feel. Think about it. The greatest people, they don't wait until they feel like it. They act anyway. This is how you build that same exact mental muscle. This is so powerful. So many of us, we break little promises to ourselves all the time, right? But every single morning you get up, you're repairing that trust. You're proving to yourself that you are serious about your own life. It's not a schedule change. It's a profound act of self-respect. So the journey becomes really clear. First, you defeat comfort. That victory lets you protect your time. Then, you use that time to practice daily discipline. And over time, that discipline forges a brand new identity. You become someone who is focused, strong, and above all, someone who keeps the promises they make to themselves. So what does this new person, this new identity actually look like in the real world? Well, it's a total shift from living a life of chaos to living a life by design. And this slide really lays out the two realities. On the left, you've got the reactive life. That's a life of defense, always responding to other people's emergencies. But the intentional life on the right, that's about offense. You start the day on your terms, you design it before it has a chance to design you. And this right here is the most profound change of all. your image of yourself begins to shift. You prove your own strength and your own seriousness to yourself before the sun even comes up, day after day. You don't just act disciplined, you start to truly believe you are disciplined. So, it all comes down to this single choice. A choice between comfort and power, between reacting to your life or designing it. A choice between the person you are right now and the person you are absolutely capable of becoming. The alarm's gonna ring. The decision is yours.